It's Red's Cozy Games back with another FIFA draft video, and today we are starting the episode off with some packs as always. I've done another 86 plus rare players pack, and I have done another 85 plus times 10 pack. We're starting to get a bit thin on fodder in the old club, so hopefully we can pack something decent. So let's get into it. I hope everyone is well. So what do we have here? Okay, that's interesting. So we have to buy Bremer, Renato Sanchez, who we just used to get this pack in the first place, and Tierney. Can somebody tell me what it means when these cards are highlighted? Does it mean something in particular? Anyway, I think we're going to take Tierney. I have used him in a draft and he was a lot of fun to use, so we'll take Tierney as our first player. I'll call that a success. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's get into the other packs. We have various packs, a majority of them not very good packs. We have 2 gold packs, a premium silver players pack, a premium gold pack, a jumbo premium gold pack, and of course the 85 plus pack. So let's open the premium silver players pack first. Gonna just skip it. I mean, who really wants to see a silver players pack? We'll throw them all up here into the trade pile, because you never know when a silver player is going to sell. Then we will open the gold pack. No joy this time. We don't expect anything from the silver pack, but it always feels so good if you do end up packing something decent from a from a normal gold players pack. Sorry, a normal gold pack. Some of our best pulls since we started doing these videos have come from the gold packs, obviously, because we retire so many drafts. We get a lot of just basic gold packs, and because of that, we open a lot of them, and surprisingly often, you'll find something quite fun in there. And we have Lukaku. That, how much did he sell for? I imagine he goes for a little bit, being an 88. So what? About 12-13k. Let's list him up, I think. Let's start him with a 10k. That will pay for a draft, more or less, so happy with that. And the rest of these, we can deal with. Okay, so jumbo premium gold pack. In my opinion, one of the worst packs on the game. I never ever seem to pack anything from the jumbo gold premium gold packs. Let's dump all this. I don't think that will sell. That might sell. That might sell. Hunters always sell, don't they? Did a lot of trading with hunters back in the day. I might keep that Leicester kit. It's kind of a fun one. But Teke is a Premier League player, so he may well sell. And we'll get rid of Stamford Bridge. Okay, now the big boy, the one we've all been waiting for. Let's hope and pray that we get something good this time. Fingers crossed. Let's do it. It's Dima season. It's Argentinian. Unfortunately, the centre midfield is not the thing you want to see when you see a... Whoops, I can't believe I've just done that. I guess we're going to have to go to the club and filter. I don't know if anybody else's PS5 has this, but the right trigger on my PS5, it's so sensitive. All I have to do is like almost think about touching it and the damn thing goes off. I believe you can filter by most recent, right? Maybe you can't. Oh, hold on. Newest, there we go. Okay, so we packed. I didn't even notice that. Wow. So we packed Sane, which I'm calling a great pack to pack. And then, how is it possible that we packed two? Again, I've just done something I don't want to do. This is a colossal mess today. Somehow we've managed to pack another one. We've managed to pack what? 3 hero cards in that pack. How is that possible? I mean, you'll have to tell me if it's common to pack hero cards, but I can't quite believe that we've just packed 3 hero cards and 2 of them were the shapeshifter ones. That's amazing. I mean, look at that KO card. The KO card looks incredible. I'm gonna sneeze. I need to. Oh dear. Thank God I've got a mute button on my mic. That was not good ASMR. Okay, that is some pack. I think that's about as good as it gets without packing like an icon or a Ronaldo. Please answer me. Can you get icons in the 85 plus pack? I'm assuming you can. What are these? Contains 7 untradeable cold rare players with 2 guaranteed to be 85 rare. Initial summer swaps token. Maybe we'll buy that for the next episode. Okay, thank you for coming along on those packs with me. Let's get into the draft now. I'm still quite blown away by packing so many hero cards. And you know what the funny thing is, I was like so kind of dejected that our main card that showed up was Benega. Seeing the team of the season and the Argentinian flag, that when we actually got into the pack, I just wasn't really looking at anything. I think I registered Sane and that was it. And then we went to our club and we had a look and I was just absolutely blown away. So, formations. I think we're going to go with a 3-5-2. I think, or should we actually do the 3-4-3 flat? That could be fun. Difficult but fun. That might force us into a pretty boring draft, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for the 3-4-3 flat. You know, we don't really mind when it goes wrong, so it's good to try new things, isn't it? Okay, so Neymar is our captain. That leans into us taking João Pedro. So let's do it. And then our right winger is going to be Maddison. 100%, or actually Werner. Should we take Werner? The problem with taking Werner, for 1 extra point we sacrifice also a point of chemistry. However, he is from Chelsea, it's only going to be a right midfielder, but he is German also. You know what? Let's take him. And he's actually on 9 chemistry, so maybe I was just talking out of my rear end there. It's going quite well so far. We're obviously going to take Sancho here. We don't have any green links as it is, but we don't have any red ones either, so we can't complain too much. Now, Carrasco would be an interesting pick. It would require some fairly hefty manoeuvring though, because the centre midfield position is going to be a real pain. He's got that centre midfield has got 3 links. I'm just trying to think that I don't think Atletico has a Brazilian centre mid, does it? You know what? We've got a good draft going here. Let's just be boring and take Rashford. It always does that, doesn't it? It always does that. Not 1 but 2 Atletico options, and not a single Premier League one. You know what, I'm going to take Taliso because he's from Bayern. It's not going to help us. So my thinking there was that if we take Taliso, he's from Bayern, maybe we'll get some German links with Werner, but of course Werner isn't a link problem for us because he only has 2 links and none of them will be going towards the centre. So let's just take the highest rated. It's not going to help us, but we'll take it anyway. Next up. Oh dear, well, I guess, see again, if we'd taken Madison, it would have been perfect. That's just not going to help us. Okay, so we're going to take Tielemans. At centre back. Oh my gosh. It's really playing with us, isn't it? Right, Diaz is our man. Next up, Gabriel Palista. Manley. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know what, let's take Palista. The reason being he's Brazilian, so if we have to replace our left midfielder with a Brazilian, maybe from the La Liga, then Paulista would be a good fit here. But that's a lot of ifs. That's a lot of if, buts and maybes. Vidic is an easy choice here. We'll leave him where he is for now. And in goal we have Martinez. We'll take him. Okay. Now into our reserves. Yeah, nothing really stings up to me, so we'll take Ferran Torres. Ansu Fati. We could play him as a left midfielder. And then again, Rice. Rice is probably the pick here, isn't it? Because he can go there, and then there. Okay. This isn't looking like it's going to break our draft record, which for anyone interested is a 193. Okay, and next, not going to help us. We'll take Robertson. Worst case scenario, we'll play him there. Okay. Nothing really helps us here, so we'll take Hazard. So, the Premier League came back this past weekend. Did anyone watch it? What were people's opinions of the opening weekend performances? I'm a Liverpool fan, so drawing 2-2 with Fulham, who, by the way, put on an absolute show. Really can't say anything bad about them. They really deserved the draw that they got. Liverpool just didn't play well enough to merit the 3 points. Let's do that for now. Foden helps us there. There we go. Stick Foden in there. Perfect. Of course, City's first Premier League game with Haaland was quite the show. Haaland, he did what I guess Liverpool fans were hoping he wouldn't do. I think not too many Liverpool fans were naive enough to think that Haaland wouldn't score a lot of goals. But I think at least a few of us were hoping that it might take him a little while to settle in. And of course, that didn't happen. He just got off to a hell of a start, didn't he? He really looked good. The amount of runs he was making, I think that if anything, Man City are going to have to adjust to him rather than the other way around, because I think that their ceiling just got much higher with him in the team. I apologise, I wasn't explaining my decisions there in the end, but I think that most of them were obvious. We didn't really get any upgrades at all at the end. I went with Joe Cole over Messi. It cost us 4 rating points, and I mean that may have been the difference between a 191 and a 192, but it was clear that we weren't getting a 194. And Joe Cole just he nailed down the chemistry. So there we have it. It's a boring one, I'm afraid. It's a Premier League team, but you kind of just push yourself into doing something unimaginative when you pick formations such as a 3-4-3. But I think I'm going to call that based on the fact that it's a 190, and I feel like 190 and 191 are the ratings that you really need to at least aim for just that. So we clocked to 190. It's just a basic Premier League team. There aren't really that many interesting players in it either. I'm going to call it a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. But it's okay, it was fun. I'm sure I'll have fun playing that one. Let's see what we can do on this one. So, we get offered a 4-2-3-1. I don't like to take the narrow formations because I think you really do need wingers for a high rated draft. We could take 5-2 that we didn't take last time. Or we could just take the 4-5-1 attack, which I think we're going to do. Seedorf, thank you very much. That's a good start. That's a good start. Now, for striker we have nothing, so we'll take the highest rated. And in the cam position, oh dear, it's gonna be Mane. Look, I like to build hybrids. I enjoy building fun teams, but I really would like to nail a 194 before FIFA 23. So I'm gonna at least at the start of these drafts, that was a no-brainer. I did think about taking Dempsey, but a 98 rated player just is too strong. So at least at the start I will not avoid players just in case, but if it looks like the rating is not going to work out, then in that case we will of course try to make a spicier draft. Now this is a decision I'm thinking. So the three choices are Luka Baco, and that would just be a purely rating based pick, Bailey or Bowen. Now I wanted to take Bailey initially, but then it struck me that Bailey's just going to be harder to link with that Jamaican link, and he's really not offering us any more than Bowen. Now if we were going to play the draft, I would probably take Bailey, mainly just because of his pace. The card just looks so much better than Bowen's, but because we're just simply trying to create a draft, we're going to take Bowen in this situation and hope that we can upgrade him in the future. The striker position is a real issue for us currently. Jorginho is a brilliant player to be able to pick. I don't think this is even a decision that we could even think about. So it's pretty. If we're going to get I'm sorry about a squeaky chair. If we're going to get a 194, we do need to obviously improve in two spots at least. Let's switch to the defense. Okay, so I think we're going to take Cody here. I think that it could work out that we could go with Araujo here. I think it could work out because we could link him, but the thing I'm worried about is Jorginho. No, I shouldn't. Actually, let's just. I feel like we're really risking it for 3 rating points. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Van Dijk. Perfect. Give us a Premier League goalie, please. We didn't get it. We did not get it, unfortunately. I'm gonna go straight here, looking for that Premier League goalkeeper, and we did not get it. This is an issue. This is a real issue that we've got on our hands. Right back. Give us a team of the season, Trent. No. I think I should stop asking for things because the game's clearly angry with us for some reason. We'll take Dallas and a left back. Robbo. We'll take Robbo. We can. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so we are on the hunt for a better striker, Premier League striker. We're on the hunt for a better right midfielder or a right winger. We need to upgrade our right back, and we need a goalkeeper from the Premier League, or at least some sort of soft linker to our current two players. We will take the highest rating on this one. We'll take grey, it won't make any difference. Cahill. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So Cancelo is a huge upgrade to our current right back. What we could do with Cahill is we could slot him into Jorginho's position, push Mane up front, and put Jorginho in Mane's position. Aye. We're gonna do that. Like this, you may be shouting at me currently because this might be a mistake, but we're going for it. I've got a feeling that's going to bite us, yeah, and then we get offered another bridge. We could have done the same thing with. Oh, I've just picked the wrong one as well. I went to. Dear, I am really clicking the wrong buttons today. Really clicking the wrong buttons today. Okay, we'll take the rating. I really feel like I've missed something too. I really feel like I missed something. Okay, we'll take Skriniar. Messi. Mahrez would be an upgrade on the right though. So let's do that. And then Moore gives us another upgrade on the right. So we could have taken Messi, but that's always the way, isn't it? Next up, nothing else, so we'll take Shabazai. I'm sorry, I just murdered that name. Does not help, does not help, does not help. Ah, this is brutal. Oh, you know what? I just screwed up big time. I don't know if it would have made a difference. I was thinking there I could have maybe taken, Sergio Ramos and played him here. It might have made a difference actually. I don't think that we would have. Let's have a look real quick. I don't think that we've got the score to worry about it actually, but there's definitely nothing we can do here that helps us, is there? No. We just needed that striker. And a goalie, or actually one of each, one or either would have been perfect. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. That's a bummer. I mean, it would have only been a 192 at best, I guess, but that still would have been a nice one. But I'm happy with the draft. I think actually this would play really well. I think Mane would do a great job up front. Anyway, let's pick our manager. It won't make a difference. None of these are going to make a difference. So we'll pick our manager. unfortunately, that is a fail. We didn't even manage to reach a 190. However, it was nice that we were able to dream just for a second. You know, this front area was fantastic for a while. It just would have been lovely to just connect to like a Premier League striker of some sort, but that's fine. These things happen. If you manage to get the perfect draft every time, then that, what fun would it be? You know, it wouldn't be any fun whatsoever. I'm just gonna, I think I've got enough, I think I could actually have enough Premier League heroes to have a fairly decent team of heroes now. I'm still absolutely gobsmacked by that. Of course, I don't really know the likelihood of packing them or any of that, or if they're special or anything really. I really don't know much about the hero cards to say, but we now have Keane, Lundberg, Cahill. Gomez is not a Premier League one, but again we have Gomez. Crazy. Anyway, sorry for rambling on. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and a subscription, and we will see you back for another video in 2 days. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.